Well, it's October, and you know what that means. Christmas movies, of course. Well, what else would it mean? Oh, we're long past horror movies. Now we're moving into the Christmas movies, even though it's the beginning of October. But I guess you got to give time for kids to watch them before the holiday rather than being stuck watching them still in February. So here we have 4 pretty big name Christmas DVD releases. I should say holiday DVD releases, but really, let's face it, they're mostly Christmas DVD releases. In fact, most of them actually have the words Christmas right in their title. So, first up, we have the Backyardigans, Christmas with the Backyardigans. Now, big fan of the Backyardigans personally, love it. My kids love it. It's a really great, fun, and creative show, so I'm always happy to get more episodes on DVD. This one, of course, includes 4 episodes, the main one being The Action Elves Save Christmas Eve, which guest stars none other than Conan O'Brien. Yes, you heard me correctly. Conan O'Brien guest stars on the Backyardigans. Now, there are 3 other episodes included: Pablor and the Acorns, The Big Dipper Diner, and The Amazing Splashinis, but none of them are really Christmas themed, so I always find these kind of a little funny. It's the Christmas DVD, has Christmas artwork, it's called Christmas with the Backyardigans, and there's basically 1 Christmas episode out of 4, which makes it 25% more Christmassy than I guess the regular Backyardigans DVDs, but that's about it. Still, it's a great show. Again, I'm always excited to get them on DVD. Special features include a matching gift game, so I guess that adds an extra % of Christmassiness. An I Love Snow remix music video, and so that makes it a little extra, maybe 2% more Christmassy. So, about 28% Christmassy, 72% not so much. Still, it's the Backyardigans, gets an A+ in my book every time. Next up, we have Merry Christmas, Olivia, which features 4 episodes of Olivia, including Olivia Claus and also Olivia's Ice Spectacular. So now we're talking, we've got about 50% Christmas on this DVD. That's not too bad. I'm fairly new to the world of Olivia, but I have to say, I do find it rather endearing. My kids kind of sort of started watching it, and it wasn't something I was that interested in. The CGI talking pigs seemed a little creepy to me at first, but I have to say, this is a really fun cartoon. It has a lot of imagination to it. It teaches kids about using their imagination, and I will say it's won me over. It's a really fun cartoon that if you haven't watched yet, I recommend it. I think your kids will really like it. I know my kids like it a lot. So again, always happy to get it on DVD. We don't have very many of these DVDs yet. I think they've just started putting them out. So it's great to add to our collection to have them for the kids to watch. So Merry Christmas, Olivia includes 4 episodes, and special features include a bonus episode. So that really kind of makes it 5 episodes, and that's Olivia's Pirate Treasure. It's sort of like a half episode, though, because each episode has 2 stories in it. Other than that, there's no extras, but the whole disc runs over an hour and a half, so you really can't complain too much about that. And like I said, 50% Christmassy. Next up, we have Dora's Christmas Carol Adventure, which is 100% Christmassy. But here's the problem. It's the same DVD that was released last year. Supposedly, there's a few extra minutes of footage in it. I don't know it well enough to find those extra minutes of footage, but I'm sure they're in there. And, of course, you have a new cover this time around that has a one of those calendars, advent calendars on the inside you can use to count down to the holidays with your kids. And that's great. But it's the exact same Christmas movie that was released last year by Nickelodeon on DVD. So for me, not a big fan of that. If you already have it, there's nothing really that's worth buying this one for. And if you don't already have it, then, you know, pick up whichever one you can find cheaper, because they're pretty much the exact same movie. For those of you who don't have it already, though, your special features include a Jingle Bells music video, a We Wish You a Merry Christmas music video, and a behind-the-scenes feature of the Young People's Chorus, who sing the extended Christmassy theme song that's used in the movie. It's a good movie, too, by the way. It has Swiper and Santa Claus, and Swiper's on the naughty list, and all the Dora friends kind of team together to get him off the naughty list. It's a lot of fun, and my kids really like it, but they've been watching it since last year. Finally, we have Madeline's Christmas and Other Wintry Tales. I'm going to give this one about a 65% Christmassy rating. What you get are 5 Madeline cartoons, and they include Madeline's Winter Vacation, Madeline at the North Pole, Madeline and Santa, Madeline's Holiday with Mr. Grump, and Madeline and the Ice Skates. So that gives you 5 episodes, all at least with a winter theme, although only 1 or 2 of them really have a full-on holiday theme. But hey, that's still pretty good. At least they're all a winter theme, more so than I can say for the Backyardigans release. Madeline's another cartoon. Didn't do too much for me up front when I first watched it. Now that I've seen it more, I think it's cute, it's fun. It's not my favorite. I don't find it as enjoyable as like the Backyardigans or Olivia, but it certainly is fun, and my kids do like it, especially my daughter. I think it probably leans a little more towards the girls than towards the boys, but it's also 110-minute running time, so even though there are no extra features on this one, you really get almost 2 hours worth of cartoons, and that's pretty good considering most kids' DVDs these days really kind of push it to try and make an hour. So there you go. There's 4 really great kids DVD releases for Christmas or the holidays, or somewhat of a Christmassy nature if you're on the Backyardigans DVD. But really, you can't go wrong with any of them, except for the Dora one if you already own it and you buy it mistakenly thinking that you don't have it yet. So be careful of that. Other than that, they're all great discs, and I think your kids will really enjoy them come the holiday season.